You see a lot of epic builds on this channel. Well, you want to build your own epic build? Let's do it today with PC Building Simulator 2. Micro Center has a full 3D printing section ready to help you with all your creative needs. Visit a Micro Center and get hands-on with the latest in 3D printing and learn from their friendly and knowledgeable staff to get your next creative project up and running. If you're looking to get into 3D printing and don't know where to start, take advantage of their current offer where new customers can get a brand new Creality Ender 3D Pro for just $99 after coupon. Offer valid in-store and for new customers only. To take advantage of this offer and see all the 3D printing products available at Micro Center, visit the link in the description below. All right, PC Building Simulator 2 open beta is happening right now. You guys can go to Epic Games and download it for free. Something I want to point out real quick, like this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. It's just, I have played the crap out of the first PC Building Simulator. Hours upon hours upon hours, and then losing my save game data and then starting all over. And then, you know, once they added water cooling and all that, people were like, Jay, you should try it, you should try it. Like I would have actually tried it. But anyway, this is Building Simulator 2, which is one hole better than the first one. No, to be honest, it's just updated graphics engine, much more encompassing now of things that you can change. We'll kind of talk about that today. So this video, the point of this is just to kind of come along for a ride with me to see what has changed in the game. What does the new updated graphics look like? What are the capabilities now of the build? Like, what can you customize? What can you not customize? And then if you guys want to see a more deep dive, I'm going to actually be live streaming it tonight. So when you guys are watching this video, I will be live streaming the same night that this video goes live, 7 p.m. Pacific time to 11 p.m. Pacific time. And then same thing on Wednesday. So whatever, if you guys are watching this in the future, it is an open beta that does expire. So you guys can watch those VODs if you want. I won't be putting them on YouTube. They are on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Jace2Cents. You guys can check it out. Let's talk about a couple of things here. So when you first load the game, I already closed it on here. There is a 15% discount that you guys will automatically have applied to your account if you download and open up the beta. So if you plan on buying this game, but you don't even have time to play the beta, let's say you're really busy right now because it's only going through like the end of this week, download the beta, open it up, and it will apply a 15% discount. So if you buy it 15% cheaper, that's free, you might as well do that. So anyway, main menu here, let's take a look at some of the options because this is a beta. I don't think full options are available yet. That's why it even has a watermark. Beta gameplay, not final. So if you're watching this in the future and anything seems weird or wonky, remember, it is a beta. Things are going to be a little bit more dialed in, obviously. But so far, I have kind of plucked around on here a little bit prior to this video. It does seem pretty solid. I don't expect it to be a very demanding game. In terms of audio, I had the music volume turned down for licensing reasons. And then you can have controller setup, keyboard layout, QWERTY, you can do custom key bindings and stuff. Really not a whole lot that we can change here. So there's a couple different modes. This is the same as PC Building Simulator 1. What I don't see in here, and it's probably not in the beta, is Esports Mode. Esports Mode is something that PC Building Simulator 1 added later on, where essentially you are like the tech support / IT guy for a professional esports gamer. And it would be things like, hey, they're gonna start, the Dota starts in 15 minutes and my PC's not working. I need you to fix it. And there's like a timer that times down, and the faster you build the system or get the system fixed, diagnosed, figured out, and repaired, you're given a score based on how fast you can do it, right? So if you took longer and then the esports gamer missed the start of the game because you took so long, that's kind of a failed mission kind of a thing. Typically though, the career, it's just like PC Building Simulator 1, I'm assuming, I haven't opened it up yet, where in PC Building Simulator 1, you would basically have a PC repair shop. And you'd get these work orders that come in via email, they would describe the problem, they would describe the budget, and then it's up to you to bring in the computer, diagnose the problem, fix it, and try and make money. Free build, very self-explanatory. It's kind of like free build in any sort of simulator game where you don't have money, you just have everything unlocked and available to you, and you just have at it. And that's where we're gonna start today. Because in my opinion, free build is where most people are gonna spend their time. That is where you can literally just pluck parts in how you want. And here's the cool thing about free build. Sure, they do have some fake brands in here, like the Mortoni specials, right? I don't know what Mortoni is. I'm assuming that's some sort of an inside joke with the developer, or Mortoni has gotta mean something. To me, it sounds like an Italian pasta. So in free build, we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, benches there. And then we've got, it's like a stream setup over here or something. We got our microphone, headset, keyboard and all that. And then here's another build station right there. Look at that, spray paint. Can we custom paint stuff? You gotta be kidding me. It's like a spray booth. And then is this like it's like a Cricut printer. Okay, so build your systems over there, customize them over here with paint and stuff. That's new. I've not seen you be able to customize anything. And that makes sense. If we go back and look at the main menu, I was asking Phil, like, what is up with this build? Oh, here's the 15% off thing right there. Anyway, look at this. We've got googly eyes, we've got RGB going everywhere, we got stickers, we got custom paint. I was like, what is that all about? I get it now, because in free build now you can customize that. Something that's also kind of new and neat is we can change our desk here. So this is our workbench. So B to retrofit bench. So case modding, water cooling, and build mode. Okay, that's awesome. So if we go and just kind of click on here, theoretically, oh, T for open tablet. Decorator, this is gonna be what we can use to customize our workspace. So instead of being PC building simulator, it's actually more like PC setup simulator. So check this out. We've got standard workbench, all these different types of workbenches that we can go with here. Future workbench. Ooh, look at that. It's like a waterfall edge and it's all floating. To me, that should be called Titanfall workbench. It looks like Titanfall, that's fine. We'll go with that. I like how we're just looking at it through the tablet and it immediately starts to identify what it's looking at. Wall detected. We can customize the wall. Space wall, yes, this is awesome. Rustic wall, contemporary brick plaster. That's what was already there. Futuristic wall. Dude, we're going with that. Music player, RAM whiz. That's cool. So if you're gonna be like dialing in different RAM and stuff, it can kind of give you an idea. Latency's 23, geez, part ranking, hey, it's cool. So if you wanna know what's faster than what, and this really comes in handy too, when you get those work orders, it's like, I've gotta be able to be at least this fast in this app, which I think is weird because I've never, ever, ever built a PC for anyone where they specifically were like, I want to score this in 3D Mark, but for the purposes of the game, you know. It kind of looks like a Gamer's Nexus video right here. Here's 66 charts you can look at on a smartphone and kill your vision, but whatever. That should bring up our inventory. So here's what we've got in the game here. You got PC Barts, you got PC water, custom water cooling. So we have Alpha Cool fittings, Corsair Hydro X fittings, EK water block fittings. These are not the latest EK water block fittings, like the ones we used on my build though. That's worth pointing out. Raging Tech. Is the Jay's 2 Cents edition on here? Oh, it's not. Boo. So CPUs, we go all the way back to the Intel Celeron G3930 or the 3900. If we sort by highest to lowest, we have a 3990X Threadripper on here for $1,530. Pricing seems somewhat realistic. Intel Core i9 12900K is $795. Phil, how much is the 12900K? 12900K for $596? Okay, prices are not adjusted here. I bet you when they developed the game, that's how much it was. So look, we got AIOs here. We got the Kraken Z series with the display on there, Fractal Celsius, Silverstone, G-Skill, Arctic, Be Quiet. Dude, there's so much more in here than there ever was before. The Gamer Storm Friesen. Is that a real thing? Did they make that up? Gamer Storm Friesen. Motherboards, check this out. So, I mean, all your brands that you'd expect to see. The MSI, Prestiges, the EVGAs. And I don't know if this is happening, but I'm gonna say right now, if you're a motherboard / PC part manufacturer and you wanna charge the developers a bunch of money to put your stuff in the game, I would advise against that. This is like free advertising and you should just let them put your stuff in the game. And if you're not, shame on you. Graphics card, check this out. What's the most expensive card in the game? The MSI GeForce RTX 3090 Supreme X 24 gig for $2,080. That's about right. Although prices have come down for these cards even since this game was made. All right, enough of that. Let's build something custom here, right? So we need a case. What case should we go with? There's the Helios, the Antec, the Cooler Master, the Be Quiet. All right, we'll go with the Corsair iQ 5000T. I recently built in that, so we'll see. Look, I love how you're just carrying around. Look at the detail on this now. Look at this. This is where the update really shows. Like the lighting on there, the ventilation, the texture, that's awesome. So we'll just click it down there. Now when you scoot it around, oops. When you right click and move it around, you hear it sliding on the table. That's awesome. Okay, anyway. Because we're in build mode, it just has the quick tool to remove stuff. So you just hold it down on the side panel or the screws or whatever, and it takes it all off for you, which is kind of nice, but also kind of like cheating. When you're in career mode, you have to unlock those abilities, and they're actually fairly expensive, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I digress. Not important. I like how I can't figure out how to take off that panel. Why won't it let me? I have to take off the fans to take off that panel? Let's see. You do. That's dumb. You don't have to take the fans out to do that panel in real life. Okay, whatever. All right, so if we want to install something, click Install, and then we should always start with the motherboard, right? Yeah, we'll do a Ryzen build. Sure, why not? X570 Godlike. Oh, there it goes right there. Cool. All right, let's do CPU now. So of course, 5950X, right? That is the highest that we can go in there. And you can zoom in. If I zoom in on this, look. This is where the real difference between PC Build 1 and 2, like PC Building Simulator 1, it's obvious, like, oh yeah, it's this part or whatever, but it's like low polygon count, like not low, just compared to now, this is like photorealistic stuff, the textures. Look at the case. Like I bet you in the right lighting, if I took a picture of this with like a cell phone, someone somewhere would be fooled thinking it's a real picture of a real thing. But anyway, moving on, let's go ahead and install our CPU. Boom, close that. Now we have to install thermal paste, right? So tools and software, thermal paste, and that's right! We can do whatever we want with the thermal paste. So I'm gonna put a eyeball there, put a little eyeball there, and we'll do a nose. No one ever does noses on smiley faces. This is not Lord Voldemort, okay? And a smiley face. Yeah, look at that. And the longer you hold it, the more it builds up. He needs eyebrows, right? I guess he's kind of sad looking now. I don't know why, he's Ryzen, he's living his best life. And put a little tongue hanging out right there. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Sufficient play, it tells you there's not enough. Sufficient paste apply. Does it tell you if there's too much? Let's see. Oh, well, let me go like, because it zooms in on the motherboard, I was like, will it let me put it like all over here, like on the components? No, it won't. This is like the infinite tube. It never runs out. Check this out. I wanted to see if it would let me like, say, excess thermal paste applied. Oh, my tube ran out. All right, so we need to install a cooler. I'm just gonna do an AIO for now because I don't have time in this video to do a full custom loop. All right. So, oh, wait, I didn't want it. I did not. It chose for it to go in the front. I didn't even get a choice of where to put it. Is it taking it out? It smooshed my thermal paste. It's making me clean it. I have to take the Q-tip and actually clean the old thermal paste off. Okay, so if you want the radiator installed on the top, you install the radiator first. If you put the CPU block on, then it puts the radiator wherever it wants. Let's install some memory, shall we? All right, we'll go HyperX Fury, 32 gigs. So we gotta open the little latches. That's what's cool about this game, is it's very realistic that you have to open the latches or you can't get the RAM in there. There we go, so there's our RGB RAM in there. Yeah. Oh, what is that? What is that bridge? It's not even a solid, it's not even the right kind of bridge. Fine, I'll remove that one. We'll just go back to a single card. We have some fans everywhere. Now we need a power supply. Sure, Supernova 1000, let's do it. Oh, it just automatically like plugged everything in. I don't like the cable routing. Will it let me like, well, let me move the cables. Like, I'm not a fan of the way some of the cable routing is being done right now. I should have probably put the M.2 in there first. 4 gigabyte. Nice. There we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn the computer on. Wait, no, I need to install all the rest of the case parts, otherwise it looks dumb. There we go. There we go. That one. Cool. There's our build. So P to power it on. Look at all that RGB, except for the top, because it won't let me RGB the top. And then the case, like the LEDs for the RAM are set to red. So that's okay. Error, no OS found. All right, so this is where I was saying, like, you have to take your tool, plug it in, and then we can turn it off and turn it back on. Oh, we can even enter the BIOS. That installing, add remove programs. Look at that, look how fast we were able to get in here. So let's go ahead and 3D Mark benchmark this. Dude, if installs happen this quick, that'd be awesome. Oh, we actually have OCC, and we have Cinebench R20, let's install that. All right, lighting. Oh yeah, now we're talking. We call this the Computex build. All right, let's benchmark it real quick. Oh wow, we actually have Time Spy, Port Royal. Okay, Port Royal, let's go. 120 FPS at the start? We weren't even getting that when we were actually on LN2. I mean, I know it's just a game, but this would be like if we were getting this kind of FPS, it's just locked at 120. I'm assuming like VSync is on in some sort. If we were getting this kind of FPS, I guarantee we'd be like twice the leaderboard first place right now.
Does it actually just show you the entire
it truncates it, but still, 12-3-12. Like that's not even an accurate score based on what we were seeing right there. But whatever. Okay, and so then you can test with Cinebench. Oh my, imagine if actually with this fast fill. 23,705. One thing I'd like to see them fix is maybe make the fans turn the correct direction. They're turning the wrong way. Whatever. So this build would cost us $7,035 in PC Building Simulator 2 money to build it. Let's go ahead now and see what we can do. Turn it off. Let's go ahead and see now what we can do in the customization station. Boom. Oh, that's so cool. I wish it was actually this easy. You can adjust the nozzle size and stuff, so it's like airbrushing it. You know, I do not recommend spray painting your system when it's built, which is what it's allowing me to do. I just don't recommend that. Oh, is this supposed to be like UV printing right here? Okay. It just completely undid everything I was doing, but that's cool. Oh, we can apply on glass too. Look at that. There we go. It's a little big. I wish I could adjust the size. Nice. Okay, so there's an idea, right? Of just something you could do with this, which is kind of cool. And I think it'd be neat if they would allow you to upload your own stickers and stuff to it. It's a true representation of what this build would cost. All right, so there's that. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of free build mode. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at what the career looks like what you start with the career, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, if you want to see me do like deep dive, I'll be doing like 10 hours worth of stream this week for this game, just to see what we could come up with. The beta provides a sample of jobs activities. All right, so like it's just saying, this is a sample. Dude, what the hell? It's like we bought a shop in San Bernardino. Look at this. It's all like, it looks like a real shop. It's all run down. Dynabeard. Dynabeard. I think we need to work on our shop before we try and work on our customers, honestly. All right, read the note. So I guess you've seen the old shop and what's left of it. Sorry I wasn't there to take the edge off. Oh, it's Uncle Tim, of course. That's the guy that we took the business over from the first game. Anyway, it's lucky I had this old place on standby. I managed to rescue, yeah, because you know, you just have retail shops on standby, whatever. Dude, this place is dilapidated AF. Like the ceiling tiles are all falling off. So here's our first work orders. Oh, we took a delivery of a 3080. Uncle Tim managed to get me a 3080. He's definitely a scandalous person. This PC needs to be fixed. Left click on the PC case to put it into build mode. Cool. So it gives you a little tutorial walkthrough, and remember how I showed you like in the free play, like all these screws automatically come off? Well, until you update your tools to make all the screws auto come off, it doesn't. This PC is missing a GPU. Thankfully I had a very good one delivered. Let's install it in the PC. Okay, so this is just guiding through how to take the parts off and stuff, and I'll install this GPU real quick, and then we will wrap up this video, and hopefully you guys will check this out. Like I said, the beta right now is free to play. And you get a 15% discount if you choose to download it and open it up. So like I said, even if you don't think you're gonna play it, you should try it. Not to mention, it's a bit more cathartic than you would expect to just sit here and just randomly put together parts in a computer and call it a day. Plug in, plug in, plug in, plug in. Cool. Let's install the side panel. And that should be it for our first job. Our first job should be done. Cool. Left click to exit. PC's ready to go. Carry to workstation. And then put it here. Oh, so that's right. We were just building our own workstation. Turn on PC. There we go. So our first job, which was basically getting our shop system up and running. Because you know, RTX 3080 for a shop system. We got a 3090 Ti, so what does Tim know? Anyway, there we go. PC Building Simulator 2, obviously a huge graphics overhaul, as you can see, much more definition, more parts, more detail. PC Building Simulator 2, you can get it on Epic Games. I'll put a link down below. It's free to download, like I said. So if you've been having the itch to build computers, but obviously with things being difficult to find right now or being able to afford because of inflation and all that, let Uncle Tim's business allow you to build stuff. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, we will see you in the next one, which is hopefully tonight while I'm playing it live and you guys will stop by. Twitch.tv/Jace26.